Hey everyone, it's Iron Nerd here of the Iron Nerd Gaming Channel, and I'm gonna make possibly one of the most serious videos I've made in a long time. I am actually making two videos. So yeah, you may notice I shaved my head and I cleaned up a little bit, and that was due to complaints of people who were saying that hey, you wear the same clothes or you wear the same shirt. So actually, I'm uh, not actually wearing a shirt for making this video, just my signature leather jacket that I love so much. So yeah, I actually started this channel making videos with this jacket on, and ever since then it's kind of stuck with me. I always thought about getting like the Ironheart symbol as a patch and just putting it on the back. So yeah, but no, reason I'm making this video is a couple nights ago, as a matter of fact, I believe it was last night, I made a video where I had a bit of a nervous breakdown. And I said that was going to be one of the last videos I made. That is actually false. I plan on sticking around. I just had a very, very, very bad moment in my life where I started to slowly give up. And I had a friend who cheered me up and, made me realize that that isn't the way. And you guys know who that friend is. Actually, two, Mandy and Dawn, very great, great people. Um, so yeah, and yeah, so but let's uh, let's get into the point of this video. If any of you are out there who are ever contemplating suicide, I promise you there's another way. Now, right after I made my video, I took a bunch of pills, like just random pills, and I started throwing up blood, and it got really, really bad to where I had to force myself to throw up multiple times just to not die. And there was a part of me inside that really just wanted to die, just wanted to end it all. It was it was not good. And all I gotta say is, if you're ever feeling that way, reach out to someone. Talk about it. Maybe go to a guidance counselor. Maybe talk to your parents, your family. And if you feel like they're not going to understand and try to lock you away or something, then talk to a friend, someone who you feel will understand and talk you through it. Because killing yourself is just not the way. It's it's really just not. It's not a good way to solve your problems, because in the same way you'll probably never have to experience bad things in your life again, you'll never ever get to experience the good things, the good times you've had in your life. Like, let's say, you went out to eat with your family one day and you had a good time and it was fun. That's something you'll never get to experience again, and your family's going to feel the effects of it too. So suicide is just not the way. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Some people are still confused. I actually got a message from two friends asking me if I killed myself, and they were real worried about me. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I tried, I failed, but I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna ever do that again. Like I said, I had a bit of a nervous breakdown. I had a really close friend of mine who I felt like I was losing forever, and I'm still wondering on that. I have another friend of mine who's just going through a really, really bad part in her life, and I want to be there for her. And it's hard when I'm here and she's there. So, it's one of those things where a lot of depression's kind of fallen on to me, and there's a lot going on. But there's a lot of good stuff in the past couple of days that's happened. So I'm looking on the bright side, and I hope you guys understand that I'm human too. Um, I make mistakes. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to be strong for you guys. So this way, I can hopefully make you guys just a little bit stronger. So yeah. Now that that's out of the way, let's get on to the meat of the story. Let's, sorry about that. But yeah. So there's a lot more ridiculous stuff going on with Pokemon Go, right? So there was a news story out recently. I'm sorry about not having the links to what I was talking about in my previous video. I will be fixing that as soon as I can. But there was a guy who had actually went up to another player who, well, not another player, but another person who had their phone and was like, hey, you know, you playing Pokemon Go too? And the dude just stabbed the fucking shit out of him. Like, no joke. This redneck ass guy. No offense, but the dude looks like, you know, your stereotypical redneck. No offense. But, he goes up to this dude. He's like, hey, you playing Pokemon Go? And in a way, I don't know how to word this. In a way, I understand the person that stabbed him. Unless, like, there's some more information on it. That's all I know about it, is they went up to him, asked him who was playing the game, and got stabbed. Because nowadays, you have to be paranoid. Like, with everything going on with the whole, you know, police getting killed, and then the cops killing people, and just all the craziness that's going on right now, especially with the elections, and, you know, everybody being all kind of on edge about everything. It's a really difficult time. And not only that, with people getting robbed playing Pokemon Go, you know, you got to take that into account. Maybe this guy was playing, you know, you heard he's like, hey, are you playing? And they thought, you know, somebody's going to rob me. So he went to the first instinct and started shanks. So, yeah. I was going to make this into 2 videos, but fuck it. I'll just go ahead and make it 1 video. I mean, why not? So, there was that. And, so, this is a bit crazy, right? This is a bit crazy. I actually just learned about this, but this has kind of been old news in a way, but I thought I'd share with you guys. These 2 crazy redneck dudes, right? Like, you can tell this isn't their normal thing, right? They go onto this guy's property and they're looking for Pokemon, right? Think about this. They're in the middle of the night on some dude's property, like a farm somewhere, looking for Pokemon, and the guy starts shooting at him. He's like, what the fuck you doing on my property? And he starts shooting at him, and you can just hear them. They're like, holy shit, we gotta get the fuck out of here. And they're recording it too. It's crazy. You guys gotta see this video. But if you're playing Pokemon Go, please do not step on someone's property, because you never know. You know, they may be thinking you're just like being crazy and creepy and shit. And there's going to be so many stories that's going to come out of this, people. This is ridiculous. This is the Pokeopolis, or as this pastor would call it, the demons in the internet. Yes, that's right. The Christians are not amused that Pokemon is now in the real world. It was bad enough in the 90s when they were saying that Pokemon is the devil. It's the devil. You hear me? Pokemon is the devil. They're gonna lure your children in, and it's gonna be like the Chimpokemon episode from South Park. Chimpokemon. But no, basically this pastor, right? He gets on this talk show, and this guy is just like, and here's the crazy part. This redneck goes across my church, and he's looking for them Pokemon Goes, them demons in the internet, them demon Pokemons. Really? Really? You think Ghastly's a demon? I haven't caught Baphomet yet, but I mean, if they're in there, I mean, sure as shit, I want a demon Pokemon. I mean, that sounds badass. Instead of him just using Bite, he's like, devour your soul attack. Sorry I had to give you that image where I look like a rabbit. Like, I look like a mouse. Like, why did I do that? I do such stupid shit while I'm on camera. But no, he's like, Pokemon is the devil. It's the work of the devil. There are demons in the internet. And the dude literally says, ISIS is going to use Pokemon Go to search and persecute Christians. You, sir, get a clap from me. Now, here's your cookie, and go fuck yourself. Because you get the dumbest fucking... I can't even process the stupidity. You get the dumbest religious award. Here you go. Here you go. You see it? You see it? If somebody could, Photoshop like I don't know, a statue of Lenny in my hand or some shit, because he wants to tend to the wabbits. But no, not the Pokemon wabbits, not the Pokemon Go wabbits. Just like, right? And here's the cool thing, right? You got idiot pastors like that who are turning around and are like, fuck them Pokemons, I want to get them out of my church, them demon Pokemons who are hanging out in the mall, trying to steal our youth and turn them into a Chinese military. Them demon Pokemon, them Chimpokemons. Them Chimpokemons. But no, this guy's a fucking idiot. Crazy shit. Crazy world. So, you got that, right? But then you have this library, right? And I'll be linking down their Facebook page if I can find it. If I can't find it, I'm sorry. It's a very difficult thing to locate. But you got this library where they have a paper boarded up saying, due to recent infestation of Pokemon vermin, we are calling for trainers to exterminate and eliminate our issue by catching all these Pokemon. It's like talking about how there's like Zubats and Ratas and Pidgeys in this museum. And, that's awesome. Like, for businesses to be able to take advantage of that, it'd be like, hey, we have Pokemon here. You want to come catch them? Alright? But then you have these people who are like the story around Facebook. And I don't know if the dude's trolling. He could be trolling, but it was a status where he's like, the cutest, most adorable thing happened today. 2 kids came up to my door, and they're like, excuse me, sir, but there's a ride-on in your yard. I want to catch it. And he's like saying how it reminds him of his childhood and when he was playing Pokemon. Well, needless to say, the kids didn't get the ride-on. Because he did, bitches. He caught that ride-on, and then he showed it to the kid and was like, haha, my ride-on, I'm going to kick your ass. And that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, that poor kid. He just wanted a ride-on. You should have just gave him a ride-on. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been like the creepy dude. And that's another thing. You got these people who are like using lures in the game to lure people in and rob them. And then you got Herbert the pervert who's just like, come get the door, and I'll give you a free popsicle. I'll give you a free popsicle. Like, that shit's fucking crazy. Why did they introduce lures into the game? I understand the concept of it. But could you have just made it to where no other players could see it? I mean, they could see the Pokemon in the area, but do they have to be able to see the lore? Come on, Nintendo. Come on, Nintendo. You Nintendo poop dude. You Nintendo poop dude. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I just said there, but sounded right. So wrong, yet it feels so right. So you got that, right? And the world just gets crazier and crazier as time goes on. Because here's the big story. You got this guy named Alex, right? Alex is an Uber driver. Now, Alex fucked up. He fucked up big. Now, I've seen scarce video reporting on this, but this Alex Ravioli, Rafali, Fabio, I don't know what the hell you call his last name, I don't remember. But this guy, right, he talks about how he's streaming Pokemon Go, right? He has no money, he's driving Uber, and then finally Uber's like, hey, we get all these complaints from the people that are watching your streams. And he's saying that people are trolling him by calling Uber and just giving him all these complaints, and then Uber just cancels him. So he's crying wolf and saying that, hey, I'm streaming for you guys and, just trying to lure in people. Well, come to find out, he turns around and says he found a dead body while playing Pokemon. He's streaming playing Pokemon Go and calling the police saying he found a dead body. Well, after some people have done some investigative journalism, come to find out it was all staged. It was all faked for views and publicity. See, Mr. Alex here used to be a streamer way, way back, and he was known by another name. Now, you guys can check out Scarce video if you want to know what that name is, but I don't feel like doxing people. So this guy gets caught in this huge, huge lie, right? And then everybody's hating on Scarce, which, Scarce is just reporting the news. He's not making fake drama. I mean, if he is, link it down below and I'll check it out. But as far as I know, he's the anti-Keemstar Keemstar. He's the killer of the Keemstar, the Cream Star. Somebody should make like a porn name, Cream Star. I will be Cream Star. If you want me in your porno, I will be Cream. No, I'm kidding. I should never do porn. That would be bad. Porno is bad, children. Now let's read a story from Your Mother's Got Big Tits. No, I'm kidding. That's inappropriate. Let's not say that. Let's not make fun of your mother. She has a hard enough time working that job on the corner. So let's get right into the last news story. Oh, did I say the other one was going to be the last one? Well, I don't give a fuck because it's my video and I can ring if I want. No, the news story I'm going to be covering today is going to be a little bit different from the ones I was just saying. And that is that I have met some very interesting people. And there's a guy I got in touch with. We're just going to call him Wizard Dude. He'll know what his true name is. And he's going to be joining me, Mandy, and Hypnotic Glitch in some future videos. So that might be kind of fun. You guys can look forward to that. And, we're thinking about maybe doing some tabletop simulator, some real fun things with that. And if you guys feel like you want to join us in some games and have some fun with us, we're always free to, add new people. So just, message me on my Gmail, I guess. So, yeah. Or no, just leave in the comments section down below, actually. Oh, yummy. I don't know why it just got stuck in my mouth, and then I just had to have it in my mouth. Wow, that sounded a lot dirtier, I suppose. Well, I'm gonna go before I creep you guys out anymore. So I'm Ironheart. You guys have been great. I hope you guys liked the video. Links down below for the articles. I may not have them up as soon as I get the video up, but I'll work on fixing that up later on. So I'm Ironheart, and I am out of here.